really came out today.
Crow's a great player, and I think he has a lot of great integrity. I love what he does for the game.
Yeah, he loves the game.
He has a great attitude, and that's really fun to play with people like that.
Yeah, he's a really welcoming guy too. He's the kind of guy that'll talk you up as he beats you. Like he'll force talk you and say, "Hey, good stuff, dude."
Only dreams, baby. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Good old.
Yeah. Shout out to Crow. Did a great job running this tournament. Oh wow, we're going straight to FD. Yes. Also, shout out to Cottonwood.
Cottonwood, the man,
yes.
The main man.
This is actually a really sick venue too. There's like
yeah, it's an art gallery.
For those of you that weren't here earlier today, there's art all around the room. It's actually pretty spacious. It got a little cramped when PM and Melee were happening at the same time, but overall it's been pretty nice. Oh, whoa, there's art right behind us. I didn't even notice that.
The art is everywhere.
I guess they can't see us now,
There's
though.
no escape.
Yeah, so here we have Marth Dittos. I know for some reason, most Marths don't like Marth Dittos. I guess it's a bit of a tedious matchup, but I hear more Marth mains complaining about Dittos than people who play Marth for fun. So I don't know what it is. I think it might be it's kind of difficult to take stocks in some instances, but yeah.
A lot of these players don't seem to be having too much problems right now.
Yeah, it looks like Tips is being fairly dominant right now with the ramen noodle ledge grab.
Turtle with the head shake. He's obviously upset with that. We'll see what he can do to respond.
Oh, forward throw into forward smash. Looks like Tips wasn't ready for that, didn't DI correctly.
Oh, just barely missed that forward smash.
Yeah, Tips trying to space out with the forward tilt. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think down tilt is the furthest reaching move that Marth has in neutral in terms of how disjointed it is. So
you really want to get that spacing going with the down tilt.
Yeah, it's really good to interrupt movement and to force your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, so we're definitely seeing, both players fighting for that spacing in the neutral. Movement's just going to be so important here. Maintaining that, trying to push your opponent to the ledge, trying to maintain a dominant position.
Yeah, this is a dead even game. High percent, second stock.
I mean, yeah, within 6% of each other too.
Oh, Tips trying to get a little fancy with the side B there.
We see those down tilts coming in.
Perfectly spaced tipper. Yeah, I like how he kind of baited that get up attack there. Oh, he's living. Yeah, he got the weak hit. Yeah, Tips is very good at surviving in this matchup too. In case you haven't seen the highlight where he techs like 8 of Conman's forward smashes in a row. Have you seen that?
No.
That was at a battery basement as well. Yeah, he was recovering, and he teched like, I think it was like 8 or 9 forward smashes, and then made it back on stage.
Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
filthy.
it was awesome. But yeah, Turtle is no slouch either, though. He's got some crisp
Turtle
movement of his
shows
own.
that he deserves to be here right now.
Yeah.
He deserves to be playing with the top players. But Tips is looking hard here to close it out.
Oh, good nair there. Send him off stage. Set up an edge guard situation. That looked like an accidental get up attack there. Or sorry,
Lost him his positioning for sure.
tournament winner. Yeah. Oh, Tips going for that grab. But
A
tipper.
little too overeager, I think, on Tips there at the end. And
Yeah,
we lost him in the match.
He had a bit of a problem with the high percent too, I think. Very difficult to get strings of hits at that point.
And looks like SFD.
Yeah, I don't know why they prefer FD. I've always found it to be kind of difficult in Marth Dittos. or not difficult, but annoying rather. But then again, I wasn't very great of a Marth main. Oh, can we get a repeat of battery basement? 3 in a row.
But not quite enough.
Tip's looking at the crowd and smiling. Yeah, that's he's known for that around here. It's kind of interesting. A lot of the mines guys are really good at wall taking. I don't know why.
It must be they're getting edge guarded too much.
Yeah,
Stop getting knocked off. I don't know.
But yeah, good on Turtle for keeping his composure there. But it's a lot easier to drop those edge guards once they tech a couple times. But
especially after the second and third one.
Yeah.
You don't see it coming. You're like,
just
okay,
like, oh, please die.
they're dead here. But no, Tips is showing he's resilient. But Tips really needs to take this stop.
Oh, that was a really good stall with the side B there. He would have gotten up smashed. Oh, and the speedy down air.
Excellent.
Oh, that was a risky grab. Good on Turtle to bait that roll and punish it.
That there too, Tips has to be careful. When he drops down that far, he loses his invincibility, and it's very easy for Turtle to just take the stock.
Yeah.
And at this point in the game, you can't be giving up those freebies.
Yeah, you're a game behind, you're a stock behind now. Like, this is your tournament life.
You need to be making safe
to get to grand finals too.
Yeah, fight to get to grand finals. Have another shot at Eichelman.
Yeah, maybe Tips was watching Turtle's set and
I think
what to do a little bit better.
Both players are. Well, Eichelman sent both players to losers, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
So they're both looking for another shot at him.
I've seen Turtle try to go for those crouch cancel down tilts on Marth. I'm not really sure what that does because he's been getting knocked back onto the stage. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing.
Well, it seems to be working out for him. Turtle's having a lot of success right now on the edge guard. Once he gets Tips off edge, Tips generally such good recovery, and he's really having difficulty getting back against Turtle.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, that's how you take stocks in this matchup. There's not really much you can do after a certain percent, so you just kind of have to make sure those edge guards count, I mean,
that's going to be 2-0 now.
It's, yeah, 2-0. I want to see, I don't know, maybe they'll go back to FD. Oh, Battlefield, okay.
We have a Battlefield pick.
Yeah, it's, I feel like it's a completely different matchup when there's platforms involved. You have the opportunity of putting your opponent into a very bad situation if you get them on top of those platforms, especially as Marth.
And we're going to see, I think, Tips might be thinking that's what's going to be a saving grace here. Maybe he has a slightly better platform game and he wants to take advantage of it.
Yeah, when you think about it, when you're in dittos like this, you can only ever stage strike the stages that you choose are only ever preference.
It's only preference.
Yeah, and that side B taking him onto the stage.
So the first stock going to Turtle, as we've been seeing. Tips is having difficulty.
Yeah, there's those platforms
taking a lead
coming into play.
And the percent just is coming up. It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, that's a rough situation to get out of there. Oh, the up B.
And again, the patience. Turtle's showing a lot more patience. He's waiting, biding his time, and punishing Tips. Tips is eager to get on the board with the stock, and he's getting punished for it.
And once again, Tips is at that weird percent where it's. Oh, okay. I guess you can just get a forward smash out of neutral then.
There we go. Some fun fairs into fairs from Tips, but it's just not going to be enough. And then he's off the edge again, and we'll see if Turtle maintains his really solid edge guard.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of keeping that corner pressure up. It doesn't look like he can really get back on stage, get center control again. You know, that's why.
Another
nice tech.
wonderful tech into a perfect up B.
Yeah, this is why we've been telling Tips, you know, you don't want to give up that stage position. You don't want to go to ledge in between stocks, but, you know, he just prefers to do it.
It's a, you know, it's a comfort thing for some people, and it's something he's gonna have to get over. You know, he's gonna have to, if it's constant in stocks like this, he needs to cut it out of his repertoire. He can't be doing it.
Yeah, a lot of new Marths like to try it, but then they don't. Then they realize they're not as good as Mewtwo King, and they don't know the correct situations, the correct actions to take in those situations.
And that looks like it's going to be...
no, Tips.
That's going to be the game here, I believe.
Maybe. Oh, yep. There's
it. 3-0 for Turtle.
Yeah, 3-0 and a fist bump. And you got... Oh, all right. Well...